Good evening, everyone. It's Fiona from Fiorissacreations, and I'm just checking to make sure that I'm all good here on my page. Doesn't look like it. One moment. Why can't I find? Let me just refresh my screen. Ah, here we go. Lovely. Right. So just wait. Hopefully someone will hop on here. I don't want to be too long tonight. I'm trying to be better at this, I hope. So while I'm waiting, just reminding you that celebration is on, which means that when you purchase a product, you get you earn free items, and the qualifying amount is $90. So you spend $90, you get quite a few products free. You get this, the watercolor melon. You get the Sunny Days DSP, which is 12 by 12. You get 12 sheets. The Flight and Airy, which I'm going to do some cards next week, and I'm going to pair it up with another die set. Hello Jen, hi, how are you? And then you get the Stipple Roses bundle. Sorry, Stipple Roses Softly Stippled 12 by 12 DSP. You get the Most Adored 12 by 12 DSP. So that's all with a $90 purchase. You get this stamp set, which is quite a nice stamp set. It's got, you know, Mother's Day one, the Dad You're the Best, which can be used for Father's Day. There's an Easter greeting, and just common ones like hello, enjoy your day. These are all really nice sentiments, and you know, ones that you can use. So again, that's with a $90 purchase. This one is a trusty toolbox, which goes, I mean, you know, again, Father's Day, if you're looking for something like that, and that's a really nice one. It matches up with the Trusty Tools bundle, which is in our mini catalog. That's on page 56. So this is $96.25 for the bundle, which means you would earn this for free. Okay, and this one also is a $90 purchase, qualifying purchase. So now if you want the dies, then it's $180. So anything after this is $180. Last week I showed you cards with this set. It's a really nice hi Nichelle, lovely to see you. And thank you for joining me tonight rather. And then we have the detailed dogwood. Now again, I haven't used this, but I've got it, so I've earned that free. So anyone joining Stampin' Up, you automatically, so you would spend, so to join up it's $169. Okay, but that $169 you get $235 worth of products. You also can get the the glass mat, which is a 17-inch by 14-inch 5mm thick heavy-duty safety tempered glass crafting mat. That's what it says, and it's heat resistant and scratch resistant. It wipes up clean as well. And you also get the silicone mat and a cleaning cloth. Now I haven't got that yet, but I definitely want to get that. It'll just make life easy for blending and things like that, you know. And the other option is, if you don't want that, then you can add a free product to the value of $51. Okay, so that's the special we have at the moment. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating with the Notes of Cheer bundle. That's this one. Okay, so this bundle is $81.75. So if you want to qualify for a free product, since you have to make it a $90 order, you can probably add in a bottle of glue. Now, the multi-purpose glue is the best glue. I've used other glues and I've seen warping and things like that. Whereas with this one, the cardstock doesn't warp. So I find, and it's got a fine tip and it's got a broad tip. So, you know, I hardly use this, but I find that sometimes I use that too. It's quite handy. So that would get you any of those free products that I mentioned. And celebration time is the best time to join, because what happens is once you join up, you automatically start getting discounts on products. So if you're wanting discounts on the Stampin' Up! Products, then that helps you getting that discount. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I'll show you the stamp set and the dies. So it has a small floral image. It's got 3 greetings and I like all of them. It has thanks for making me smile, today is all about you, happy birthday, and just a little note to say hello. And then we have these little textured kind of it gives kind of a vintage feel to it. Okay, now the 3 dies that I hear, these ones, they cut out these 3 images. All right, then you have 5 leaf images, and then this die here gives it like a notebook style. Okay, so if you're into journaling and things like that, I think this set would be good, because you know you can give that notebook effect and give that grungy kind of look. Yeah, so now I will show you now these cards that I'm going to create 1 card today, but I've created 3 cards and I'll show it to you at the end of that. This is going to be my online class. Okay, so I'm in the middle of creating a link and everything to make it easy. So for these 4 cards, you will get the cardstock, the die cut images. Now, Stampin' Up's policies, I cannot give you stamped images, so you won't get this stamped flower. However, what I can do is I've got DSP with flowers. I can cut that out and you can replace this image with the image that not an image, it's I'll give you a DSP. I'll cut it. I've got floral DSP, which I can put in your pack. Okay, so you'll get all the die cut images, all the embossed images, but no stamped images. All right, and everything that you need to make the card. That will be my online class, which means that you don't have to come, you know, all the way to my house. I mean, you're most welcome and you can, you know, craft with me. But this means I will send you for those of you who live interstate, I suppose I can send that to you. It's $40, but obviously it'll be postage on top of that for Australia Post. Whatever the costing is, I'll find out and let you know. But anyone doing, yeah, sorry, it's for anyone that's doing this. I'll have to post it out to you, obviously. Now, if you're living local, you can always come and pick it up. All right. So this is the card I'm going to show you. It's a fun fold card, nice and easy. Anyone can do this. All right. So I'm going to keep that there as my sample. So I've been looking at my at my replays, and I'm thinking, my God, what a mess I make while I'm doing my lives. So now it's all nice and neat. I'm hoping to leave this till I finish. Because when I watch other people's replay, I'm thinking, oh my Lord, how neat do they keep their desks? But I'm going to endeavor to do that tonight. All right. So what you're going to need is, this is your card base. Now, I like top folding cards, which means, now you could also do this card like this. You could do it this way, and you can do it this way, okay? But two options. So when I say top folding, I like it portrait style with the fold on the top, okay? Now, that's for my card base. I've got a piece of pecan pie, which is 4 1/8 by 3 1/4, and this measures 4 inches by 3 1/8. Okay, so that will be my piece here. Okay, these I've kept for die cutting. So my scraps. So I'll leave that aside. So I'm going to do all the die cutting and everything in front of you, and I've kept this extra piece. This is a little bit damaged, just in case I need it. Okay, if I didn't sort of wreck it, there's a few folded marks and things like that. You can use this for a second card. Okay, lovely. So enough of waffling on. Let's get this. So you need a trimmer. So half of this A4 cardstock is about 5 7/8. Now I work in inches. I'll try my best to get the measurements in centimeters. Did you see what I just did? Don't do that. Don't do that. Ah, dear. Never mind. Let's get another piece of paper. I can use that card base. Well, you'll get to see me cut this now. So, A4 piece of cardstock. Place that at 4 1/8. Make sure you put your blade away. Oh, well, now I need it, of course. So 4 1/8. Now what you could have done was score it, and then you had a card, okay? But I didn't do that, so let me push my blade away, and I don't do that again. So 5 7/8. Score that. I need a new trimmer because this piece keeps falling off the scoring tool. Now, before you fold it flat, just make sure that the edges match up. Now I put it against the top there and against this. All right, so that holds the card in place. And now I use my scoring tool. I'm going to place it this way. Now this edge, I'll just twist it around, turn it around, score it at 2 inches. Okay. So then this folds back. Okay. So give that a good crease. So this is where this comes. All right. Now normally we would fold it in half, but I wanted these two decorative pieces there. Now what you want to do is, let me remove this, I'll come back to that again. You want to place this, just eyeball it. You want to make sure you've got about even space on either side. Now this looks like there's more on this side. So what you would do is just get your pencil. Once you've worked out where you want to put this, I hope I've got, yeah, it looks about right. Looks about even. I'm just eyeballing it, not marking, you're not measuring. Now, if you want to measure that, now because it's 5 7/8, you're going to get like a 16th inch measurement. So that's why I just eyeball it. And let's say we put a pencil mark there. So I know when I'm gluing this down, I have to line it up there. Okay? Now, so before I do that, I'll stamp all these little markings. So that's the image there for this, and the dots. I think I'm going to sit down now. So I'm going to be using pecan pie. And this is just like a background stamp. I can just put another one there. And I'll just put that. I don't want too much on there. One moment. I must get a scrap piece, otherwise I'm going to have ink everywhere. I just stamped it off. Okay, now we'll get these little dots. So again, just put it anywhere. I do one full strength and one just like that. And since that is full strength, maybe I'll put one there. There, okay? Just randomly just do that, all right? Now, let me get my, since I've got all the scraps here. Oh. There you go, I've already lost my scraps. Oh, it's here. Okay, so now since I've got my ink out, let me stamp my flower image. I'll take that, that's a bit thick. So it's a little one. Okay. I'll get my pecan pie blends. Now I might just use actually no, we'll start the dark. Where it's dark here, can you see that? Just a little bit of shading there. Not too much. And these are the Stampin' Up! alcohol markers. Not going all the way to the top. That's my, if you can hear some noises in the background, that's my dog snoring. Okay, just a little bit of white there. I'm not going to do too much shading here. Okay, right. So that I will die cut. So that's enough with the stamping. I'm not going to be using that. Now, what I'm going to do, I better keep this away. I'll show you what I did with when I kept my ink pad open. Right, so I'm going to bring my die cutting machine. I think I'll get the little one because then it's easy and it's not right up to the screen. Okay, so I'm going to die cut that flower image. So that's plate 1, and then you need plate 2. Like I said the last time, we'll put this a little bit behind and then sandwich it with the other plate on top, matching up the base. Okay, so this is a nice handy little tool. Again, it cuts all the small images. Now what I need is my dies. Where are we? Oh, okay. So, oh, I had this hanging off my top. Oh dear, the things that goes on here. Okay, so here's the little flower die. So I'm going to place that like that. So I'll get some washi tape just to hold the die down. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this off because that's all I need. Okay, and I'll try and just die cut all the other images that I need. So I need the tall one. Actually, I might leave that last. So I'll need this this leaf die. So I need one of those in pecan pie. So I'll come back to that. And one in very vanilla. Oops. Okay. So that's the flower. Let me get my pokey tool because sometimes this doesn't come off. That's there. Now what I'll need to do is get another one in the very vanilla. And what else do I need? Oh yeah, I need the long leaf image. So we'll put that there. Okay, so I've got that piece ready. And I need this one. So this one I only need a bit, so it doesn't matter, I'll just cut the whole bit off. Actually, no, maybe I do need only that much because, yeah, that's all right. I'll just use the whole thing, it just makes it easy. I forgot that I need the side bits for... So this one I won't use the whole piece. I'll just take that back. And all I need is just cut that off because I don't need the whole bit. Okay. So that's there. What else do I need? I think that's with the die cutting. So I'll put that away. Let me bring my tray with the magnets so then I don't lose all this. So that's another thing. You can buy these loose magnets and you won't lose your dies while you're creating. Okay, so I need now the two side pieces. So let me get some of pecan pie. I forgot to keep the extra for that. Let's see. Just to be on the safe side. Yep, I'll use this piece. Now, because this is an odd size, I'll show you what I did, okay, to make it work. All right. Now, what am I doing again? Oh, here's it here. So I saw this tip last week or the week before. It was a demonstrator friend of mine, Lucia, who showed me how to do this. Oh, well, not showed me. She was demonstrating it. So with your tear and tape, which is this, who we got here? Can you see the mess around my desk already? Ooh, so I just need to be mindful to keep it nice and neat. Okay, so how we got this? So we want it here at the bottom. Oh. This is just to hold the ribbon down. And a piece here. Can anyone hear my dog? So I've got some linen thread. Well, I thought I did anyway. I promise it was here. It definitely was here. And it's probably staring in my face, but I can't find it now. Ah, there we go. So, just remove the backing. Ooh, I'm hot. Like that. And this is what she said to do. And I thought that was a nice way. So, just stick that down. Go across. Stick it down here. Loop it back. Like that. Go back. Now you can crisscross, do anything really. Do that again. Loop it back. And then come back here. See, so you've got that. Now, I probably, see, now it's easy to remove, okay? So what I want to do, rather than that way, I want to get this side all bunched up. So again, loop it back. Bring it closer this side and make it wider here. Loop it back and get this one here. Okay. So that's how I wanted the gap more on this side. Again, you can readjust that if you want to. So let's glue that down and then cut off the extra. Okay, so it stops you for, all that bulk at the back there. Okay, so now we've got this. I'm going to glue this down on here. Oops. Anyone watching the tennis? We go every year to the tennis, and this year I went. But it's gotten very expensive. Before we used to buy tickets for $75 or $79, and that would get you into the John Cain Arena. And you got to sit there all day. You got prime seats. And yeah, we never moved from that place. Of course, we would just go and buy our food and things like that. It doesn't matter if there's any marks there. Now, when you're sticking this down to this part, I don't know what all that is, but anyway, apply the glue to the smaller section. Because if you apply glue here, you won't know where to apply the glue, and then you might have glue on the sides and it becomes messy. So you're better off applying it here. Oops. And then we've got this line here, which is our guide. Just there, can you see that little line there? Yes, I know. Before, we would go so early, Sue, and grab our spots. And yeah, that no longer, it's all become reserved seating now. It's like $159 and you pay for every session. So it's not like you pay the $159 and stay there all day in the John Cain Arena. I don't know what happened here, but anyway, someone in my family is going to get that card now. Okay, now when you cut your cardstock, it always forms a ridge. So just take your bone folder and just smooth it out. Okay, so here's the fold, nice and easy. Okay, now as I said, these pieces on the edge here, what I did was, that's too short. So I just took a pencil. I made that's about a 1/8 inch gap. Okay, so I just made a mark there again, because the reason I did that was when you measure this, you'd be measuring it in 16ths, and that becomes a bit hard. Okay, so that's that. Now I want to make sure that there's 1/8 inch on the top, 1/8 inch on there. I've measured this, and I need to get the edge here. So about there, so say we'll cut that about here. Okay, it's only approximate. I mean, if we need to fix it, we'll fix it. Okay, so let's see. When I measured it last time, it was about 1/8 inch. So this is coming up to 1 3/16. So that's what I said. It'll be like 16 inches. So 1 3/16. Now this one measures 4 1/16. You see what I mean? Actually, no, this one measures 4. Yeah, this one will be fine because this was 4 1/8. So yeah, this will be 4 inches. This one we can measure. The other one is a bit tricky. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to put that here. But before I glue that down, I'm going to run this through the embossing folder. Okay, so that's one piece. Let me see if this piece fits this side. See, this one doesn't match up. So let's see, if that was 1 3/16, we'll make this let's make it 1 1/8, because then if it doesn't fit, I can cut off a 16th. So let's say I think that should do it. Yeah, that should be fine. So let me cut that off at 4 inches. Now, if you want all this to match up, rather than do it at 5 7/8, maybe do it at 5 1/2 if you want to make your card base. And I'm sure you'll get it all right. So let me rub off these pencil marks. So I have to make sure that this one comes this side. I somehow feel I need to cut off a 16th. Let me just cut it off. That one felt like 3. I'll make this 1 1/8. Ooh, maybe not. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is these side pieces, I'm going to use this, it's like a crosshatch. Now this comes in a pack of 3. It's an online exclusive. It's the Basics 3D embossing folder. So this one is the crosshatch. This one is like little dots on there. And this one is a flower. I'll just put a piece of cardstock in here so you will see what it looks like. Actually, let me put colored cardstock so you can see what this looks like. See that? This one comes really pretty. It's a flower one. This one is the dots. Looks better that way. And of course the crosshatch, you're going to see now what I'm going to do with it. So So again, these are all 3D embossing folders. Now I can't put it through the mini. I've shown you this before. Which is the raised? This is the raised side, yeah. Doesn't really matter, I can turn it. So all we need is the gray plate. So the base plate, this sits in between, and then the gray, dark gray plate goes on top. So I'm just doing it off camera. You've seen me run it through my embossing machine. Now I put it through this so that it sort of matches up with this print that I have here, this image I have here. Okay, so then this sits on the sides. Okay, let's put that away. How are we going for time? Not bad, not bad. Okay. So this one, on this one, I put it on the deboss side, which looks nice as well. But this time I'm going to put it on the raised side, which is the embossed side, okay? So we'll glue this down. So I have created a private group for these tutorials. So what I'm doing is I'm making sure that we have about 1/8 there, about equal all around. It wouldn't be 1/8 because it'll be 1/16. Okay. I would have liked a better gap there, but that's good enough. Okay, now let's get this piece. This one will be all right on this side, I think. So we'll glue this on this side here. That looks much better here. I wish I had a bit of gap there. Maybe I'm you know, mixed this probably should have been this side and this should have been this side by the looks of it, but all good. Okay, so now that we've done that, all we need to do now, oh, I forgot to put a greeting here. Okay, let's arrange our pieces. So I'll put that. This one's a bit taller, but that's okay. We'll put it on an angle there. So what you want to do is do it just a dry run. Place your leaves first. See if you like what you see. See if you like what you see. See if you like the placing. Maybe that's better. We'll do that there. Okay, and then we'll place this on top. Okay, nice and simple. All right, so that's the plan. I saw a little stray piece there. Let's take that off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is glue this down. We need just a little bit. I'm going to keep the top loose, so it gives it that floating kind of effect. There. Oh, well, the little leaf here has got nicked off, but again, you know, it's okay. No leaf is perfect. So we'll glue that down here like that. So I'll put a little bit of glue on the back here. Oh. and oops, that's there. There's no right or wrong, just arrange it the best way you know you want it. Now, the glue dots come in handy for this. Nice and easy to glue all these little things. I could have put the glue dot on this, but when it's very fine, the stems, it tends to rip it off, but this has a nice base. So what I would do here is I can either put that straight, which I think I'm going to, and then just put that down. A nice, easy, fun fold. I don't like all these marks here, but you know what? Okay. So as I said, I was going to keep this clean, neat and clean, and be like all those other demonstrators who have such a clean desk. So if I put these things away, then it won't look so messy around my desk. Right. Now let me get a sentiment. What greeting should I put here? I think I should just say hello and stamp it here. Because how am I going to do this? This is one thing I struggle with, is putting a greeting. I never know where to put it, how to put it. I might use the hello in this. Will this be too big? Yep. I will put it on. This is the right size. Let's bring my scrap piece of paper, cardstock rather, and I wanted to use, you know what, let me try and see if I can use this. Let's see. Because I tend to always mix and match. So if I just want to make it easy for you. So if you were looking to purchase this, you can use everything from the one set. So let's figure this out. Oops. So we'll just say just a little note to say hello. Okay. Hey, oops. I hope I'm putting this straight. Perfect. Now comes the bit where I have to kind of work out. Is that straight? Probably not. So I'll place that about there maybe. Actually, while I can hold on to this, that looks pretty straight to me, I hope. Maybe a teeny weeny bit up. Oh, I'm getting scared to cut this now. Yep. Now I have something to hold on to. Otherwise, if I did it the other way around, okay. So this kind of looks crooked to me, but we're going to push on. So we'll cut that off like that and cut that like that. Now we can put that across because this opens like that. It's not going to interfere with the fold. What do you reckon? Just leave it there? Oh, but then it's covering up my but then that doesn't look nice. What do you reckon, ladies? I suppose it's got something here. Okay, let's see what we can do, because I need to know. Well, this is what you can do. Let's see. Because I've lost most of the linen thread there. So I obviously didn't plan for that. Now I can move this up a little bit. So, okay. So at least it's showing off. Well, this is how you can change and, you know, make it, because I've gone and covered up that whole thing there, so the twine. So now I think I can only think of this being this way, because you don't want too much of diagonal, you know, because this has got lines this way. I'm going to go with this. What do you reckon? Maybe I can put it up a little bit. And then we can see a little bit of the twine. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to overthink things, because that's how I dilly-dally, and then a simple card then takes forever. So it's going to be this way. Made up my mind. No, I don't want this. Let me get the other one. The bigger dimensionals. Here we go. So I can put that on the top here. And one here. Again, you've got to be careful. You don't want it to go across, because that's going to hang over. So I'm just putting it right on the top here. Now the reason I'm doing this is because obviously the twine is in the way, the thread. So we'll sit that there. I'll just push that underneath like that. Yeah? What do you reckon? Maybe put it higher, you reckon? See, on this one I can just stamp a hello there. Maybe that's what I should have done. On that one probably I'll do that. But since I want to keep it all in the one family, I'm thinking here. Oh, how about here? That doesn't look too bad, does it? But then again, I've gone and put my dimensionals this side. That doesn't look too bad, does it? But then it might interfere with... no. Okay, so Sue says put it higher or put it here, Sue? Up or down? Tell me. Jen's here, Nichelle's here. Maybe you can tell me where would be the best. I think it looks better this way, but again, I'm asking for your suggestions, so maybe I'll go with down. Okay, down. Yes? Everyone okay with that? All right, let's go and put it down then. So. Okay. Now you've got your space to write in here, your message, and then that folds up. Do you like this fold? Quite an easy one. This is how it looks on the back. With all of that, I got glue on there, not sure how, but yeah. So that is one of the cards that you'll get in my online class. Now, as I said earlier, I've created a private group. If you're wanting to do the class, it means you have to let me know. I will send you the link for you to register. and then what happens is, once you make the payment, I will put all the kit together and mail it out to you. Okay, so here are the other cards that I'm doing. That's part of the online class. That's this one. Again, it's a top fold card with an embossed panel here. Okay, now keep in mind, I cannot give you the stamped images or the stamped greetings. I can send you all the die cut images and pieces, send you the cardstock, the layers, everything. Okay, this is another one. Again, just a single layer with pecan pie, and I just layered all the pieces. That's card number 4. I'll just show it to you. And then this one. Now this one is, I've die cut the edge with the long. So these are the 4 cards that will be in the class, and the price for it is $40, and you will get all the cardstock and everything, the linen, the linen thread that I have here. It includes a pack of the brushed brass butterflies, and it includes the whole thing of linen thread in that $40. Okay, plus you will get all the cardstock cut up, and the images die cut. Okay, so that's it from me today, tonight rather. Thank you so much for joining me. Love the colors. Yes, I kept it to just the browns. You know, I wanted to use this image, so maybe, you know, I'll do something with this image here. I did try it, but I didn't know where to fit it into my cards that I had. I probably could have put it on this one, you know what I mean? But I felt that this image needs a more grungy kind of a look. Yeah, more vintage. Yep. Any questions? I like the fold and love the stamps and dies. Yep, I know. This was one of those ones, yeah, you know, when we got the demonstrator pre-order, I wanted the perennial lavender, but it became too much of a big bill for me. So, yep. Any questions? Who we still got? Sue's still here. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. My desk does look nice, doesn't it? I'm so happy about that. Oh, goodness me. Last week when I was looking at my replay, I'm thinking, oh my God, that looks so bad. So I said, you know what? I'm going to clean up as I go, and it won't look so nasty. But yes, I'm so happy that I've got my desk under control. How nice. I keep on telling you this because I'm so excited about it. Thank you anyway, ladies. I hope to see you next week. Now, what I'm going to be doing next week, and I probably should show you, give you a sneak peek. It's going to be the Fluffiest Friends. I'm trying to get the dies. Where are the dies? So this is what I'm going to do. They come with dies. No, that's not it. Anyway, it comes with dies. Yes, it's here. So there's going to be a fun fold in it. I'm going to pair it up with the Flight. It's called Flight and Airy, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Let me see. I don't have it here. I'm pretty sure I had it. I'll show you the papers. I did put a posting up of Baxter eating my paper. Mind you, he ate up 2 pieces of my paper, and that's all I could salvage. Okay, he's been a naughty boy. Well, I'm learning to lock up my craft room. So I'm going to pair it with this. So let's see what I come up with. Now, I showed you these papers the last time. This is what you earn free with the celebration promotion at the moment. Okay, so let's see what I come up with. And the reason I'm pairing it up with that is it's got this little bird there with a nest, and I thought I'll do something with that. All right, so hope to see you next week. That will be my next online class. So I'm trying to put 1 fun fold and 3 simple cards in my card classes. Okay, and that's it from me, ladies. Yes, that DSP is beautiful, isn't it? I know. I can't wait to use it. I haven't touched it yet, so that's going to be my next one. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Enjoy the tennis, and may the best player win. Not a fan of Djokovic. I shouldn't be saying that. But yeah, we all, like our players. I'm hoping it's Alcaraz. I'm going for Alcaraz. Okay? Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye now.